Hey everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, November 18th, 2019. As always, we hope you had a great weekend and hope you're ready to get into this week inspired and ready to go, ready to get on your instrument, work on some stuff, and just get better in general. That's what we're all about on Mondays here at the 10-Minute Jazz Lesson Podcast. So this week I've got a real treat for you, something that I've been sort of going down the YouTube rabbit hole on this weekend, and I just can't get enough of this stuff. So I've been checking out some interviews with the great Macero. And if you don't know who Tio is, he was the producer of the 3 best-selling jazz records ever made. He was a producer at Columbia Records. He actually produced Kind of Blue, Dave Brubeck's Time Out, and he also produced Bitches Brew, along with thousands of other records. So he literally spent, years of his life with the greatest jazz musicians on earth. Miles Davis, Charles Mingus, Thelonious Monk, anybody you could think of, Tio has worked with. And there happens to be just an amazing amount of material on YouTube with Tio talking about working with all these musicians. And it's really one of the treats of kind of modern life here that we can sit at our houses and listen to an interview with somebody like this. And he's a real character. It shows you why he was chosen as the producer for all of these amazing records and why he continued to churn out this amazing music, his ability to work with the musicians, make them feel comfortable, his personal relationships with all of these amazing musicians, and just the output is amazing. But when you start watching these videos and you start hearing the stories straight from Tio's mouth, it becomes clear why this person ended up being the absolutely legendary, I would call him the most legendary jazz producer that ever lived. But it becomes really clear why this man was able to work with this cast of characters and coax these amazing records out of them. He's just the coolest guy that I've never met, but actually after watching all these videos, I feel like I know him really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a couple of these videos into the show notes for this episode, but really all you need to do is go on YouTube and type in Tio Macero's name, and there's going to be, hundreds of videos of him talking about this stuff that we all love as musicians and music historians. I think it's kind of impossible not to appreciate this stuff. And as you can tell, I'm pretty pumped up about all this material. A friend had sent me a couple of his videos a couple of years ago, but I didn't have time to really dive into them. And then this weekend, I kind of went back to it, and it was just, like I said, amazing. I spent far too long watching these videos when I should have been doing other things, but I'm not sorry about it. So anyways, go and check out Tio Macero. Go and check out all of these videos that I'm going to put into the show notes, and block off a period of time and just get ready to sit and listen to these stories. I guarantee you they are really going to give you a snapshot of that time in history and give you this sort of rich oral tradition history of what it was like to be in the studio producing these records when, all of our favorite records were made. It's really quite amazing. And it's going to be tough not to be inspired by this stuff. I know that I was really inspired to get on the horn and, try to capture that lightning in a bottle and continue my road to hopefully being a great musician. It's tough not to be inspired by the jazz tradition. All right. So hopefully you have a great week. I really, really hope that you go and check this out this week. I highly recommend it. Obviously, if you've listened to the entire show, I very highly recommend this stuff. Get inspired and keep going on your instrument. We'll see you on Friday with a regularly scheduled episode. Have a great week, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.